Good evening. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you for the time. Congratulations. I imagine the emotions are still kind of setting in right now, but what is the feeling for you?
Gracias por tu tiempo. Me imagino que las emociones están así a full, pero ¿cómo te sientes en el momento?
Salud.
That explains
¿Lo
it all.
abriste? ¿Lo abriste? It's open. This is a legit sip.
Sí, la verdad que me siento muy agradecido. Sabía, mi entrenador Raúl Letram me dijo que si daba una buena pelea, no importaba el resultado. Y la verdad que le agradezco a él por la estrategia y se lo debo a él ahora.
Thank you so much. Very, very grateful. Raul from Interim actually told me, if you put on a good fight, he knew, like, if you put on a good fight, it doesn't matter the result. He's going to look at effort, and he's going to look at this, and that's what I did. I went with everything, and I put on a good effort, and there he goes.
Overall, like you said, a great effort, but I'm sure not the result you wanted in the fight. I mean, at the fight's conclusion, how did you feel about your performance?
Obviamente el esfuerzo se veía, pero el resultado no fue aquel que esperabas. De cualquier manera, ¿cómo te sentiste cuando terminó la pelea?
Sin desmerecer a mi rival, pensé que era un poco más duro, tal vez en el wrestling, pero la verdad que pude pararme tranquilamente. La verdad que tuve un poco de nervio al principio por pelear en las grandes ligas, ¿no? Pero la verdad que me sentí cómodo dentro de todo. Me faltó lanzar un poco más de volumen, no pude patear por ciertos problemas que venía en el camp, pequeños problemitas. Pero la verdad que sí. Hay mucho que mejorar, pero hubo una buena performance para mí.
I don't want to, put down or just underestimate or actually, say anything about my opponent. But I really thought he was going to be tougher than I expected, especially in the wrestling. And there I was able to actually defend the takedowns, keep standing up, and obviously. I was able to keep up with him. I think I could have done better. There are things that I can improve. For example, I should have, just gone a little more for it, put some more volume. There's a lot of stuff to actually improve, but I felt that I had a good fight.
So the story goes, you go back to the hotel, you get told to come here. When do you figure out that you have when did you actually understand you were getting a UFC contract?
La historia que volviste al hotel, te llamaron y te dijeron, regresa. ¿Cuándo fue el exacto momento que te diste cuenta que el contrato era tuyo?
Estábamos volviendo ahí con un amigo mío que traje de Bolivia y le dije, fuck, man, no van a llevar al hospital. Y ya ni modo, le dije, perdimos toda la noche. Y cuando llegué, ¿qué pasó? No, este no es el hospital. Y nada, todo fue sorpresa. La verdad que hasta ahorita no me la puedo creer y voy a dar la talla. Voy a dar la talla para la UFC. Vamos a bajar oficialmente a las 185 libras.
I was going back with a friend of mine from Bolivia, and we're like, man, no way. I mean, wants to fight, not getting this. And all of a sudden, we're like, hold up a second. I mean, they're going to take me to the hospital. I'm like, hold up a second. This ain't the hospital. So I came back, and everything was surprised. Everything that you saw, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? And I still cannot believe that I'm here. I'm in the big leagues here, just to be in this thing. But we're going to go for it all, and we're going to make some history at 185.
And Dana said he was told that you've never had a true MMA coach before now. Is that accurate?
Y Dana ha dicho a nosotros acá durante la entrevista, supongo que nunca has tenido un coach exactamente de artes marciales mixtas. ¿Es verdad que no has tenido un coach específico?
Sí, lo tuve, pero hace 3 años que me entreno yo solo. Entonces voy a hacer campamento y vuelvo, voy a hacer campamentos y vuelvo. Y yo entreno a mi propia gente para que sean mis sparring.
I've had MMA coaches in the past, but for the past 3 years, I have trained myself. So I go, do camp, come back. I do camp, come back. I actually train people to be my sparring partners.
All right. Last thing I think you touched on, the future is at middleweight. That's where you see yourself contending in the UFC?
También algo que mencionaste, el futuro, el 185, ¿es esto? ¿Es ahí que estás en la UFC, en esta edición?
Sí, la verdad que nos pasamos mucho en el corte de peso y mi coach me dijo, no, vos sos una 185 libras, entonces de ahora en adelante yo le hago caso a todo lo que él me diga.
We couldn't get through during the weight cut. He was very, very clear, and everybody that was assisting me, coaches, is like, this is it. This is 185, and there's nothing much that we're going to do past that. I mean, that's it. 185 it is.
That's it.
durante la pelea tu esquina te decía, párate, párate, párate. ¿Sentiste alguna frustración durante todo eso?
During the fight, your corner was saying, just, stand up, stand up. Stand up. Was there any frustration during the fight?
La verdad que yo sentía que él cargaba la patada, entonces me levantaba un poco tranquilo porque sentía que si me levantaba de uno, que es lo que él quería, me iba a patear y tal vez me conectaba, ¿no? Entonces por eso lo tomé un poco con calma levantarme.
Oh, sorry. Actually, during the fight, I felt that if I stood up a little too much and I just basically kind of raised my, got into a stand-up position, he was really going to get me and connect with kicks. So I was very hesitant, just kind of like, hey, I'm not going to stand up that much. So I just took my time to get into standing.
Y después de la pelea mencionaste tu amor por Bolivia y toda Latinoamérica. ¿Cómo se siente ver todo el crecimiento de las artes marciales mixtas en Latinoamérica? ¿Y tienes algún mensaje para los fanáticos de Latinoamérica?
During the interview, when actually you found out that you got the contract, you talked about all your love for Bolivia and all for Latin America. You could see the passion there. So, any messages that you have for everyone in Bolivia and everyone in Latin America?
Crean en su sueño. Yo ya perdí la lucha y miren cómo me dieron un contrato. O sea, es trabajo duro, no importa si no tenés entrenador, habla, me ensaya por Instagram a alguien si te puede entrenar y todo se puede, todo se puede.
Believe in your dreams. Listen, I lost the fight, and here I was, just continue to train, continue to go at it. I didn't have a coach, just find people to train. I don't send some DMs onto people who say, hey, you want to come train with me? Just continue to do things, just go for it all, keep doing it, and you'll come back.
Felicitaciones.
Gracias.
Hablaste un poco de peso medio. ¿Es posibilidad real? ¿Has peleado antes en esa categoría y esperamos verte en tu futuro ahí?
You talked about middleweight in the past. Have you fought at middleweight before? Is there something that's a possibility?
Peleé hace 6 años y la verdad que ahora que estoy con gente profesional, sabían que tenía algunos déficits, me pusieron nutricionista y fue muy fácil llegar a la 205, que antes yo cortaba el triple y me costaba llegar a la 205. Ahora no me costó para nada, se lo agradezco a mi compañero de Entran, ahí del garaje. La verdad que sin ellos no lo hubiera logrado, pero sí, fue tan fácil. Bueno, no fácil, ¿no? Porque toda la noche dormía con hambre, pero, pero sí se puede, está dentro del plan, evaluado por un nutricionista, ¿no?
I think that this I've done it in the past about 6 years ago, but now I'm with professionals, and with professionals, I saw even during the weight cut, it was just such a different thing. It was so smooth. I was able to actually reach weight at the desired weight with no problem. It was smoother, and it was easy. Easy, not that easy because I'm always hungry, but it was easier, and I think I can actually keep the weight.
Y al final, para mí, mencionaste algo de, no sé si te entendí bien, una lesión, por eso no pudiste tirar las patadas. Obviamente, pudiste pelear, aquí te vimos en acción, felicidades. Qué bueno que no sucedió algo más serio, pero ¿qué pasó con eso?
And you did mention a little bit something that of a particular injury that might have happened during camp, that for that you were able to actually get the kicks going. Anything serious? What do you say about, that really impede you from actually having better performance?
No, la verdad que era una pequeña inflamación, pero cada que pateaba, la desinflamaba y pateaba y volvía a inflamar. Entonces decidimos cortar la patada. Entonces me sentí la verdad que sí un arma porque me tiraba la cálculo y yo quería devolvérsela y sabía que no podía.
Actually, there's something that we talked about. I had a bit of inflammation in the process, so everything, the inflammation would come down, and all of a sudden I started kicking, and it would come back. So we decided it was best to not do that. So it was kind of frustrating in the sense that every time he went for kicks, I really wanted to come back at him with calf kicks too, but I was like, I couldn't. So I had to hold myself a little bit.
Gracias, man. Felicidades. Viva Bolivia.
¡Viva Bolivia! Thank you.